Hello? Hello everybody! I wanted to show you guys how reliable our SPY indicators are. So, this is our code. So you guys can see it recently said shorting and bada bing bada boom. Already dropping about $1. $1? About $1. And you might be wondering, okay, well, how do I make money off that? Well, if you bought a put, $1 difference can make you up to like $100 depending on the time and theta. It's a little complicated, but you can make pretty decent money off these. So you might make, 20 to $50 each option, spending $100, making 20 to 50% returns, sometimes less. Like today I made 12% returns because I got scared that it wasn't going to go the way that I had planned and I should have held. I think I bought like right here and I was like, oh, I'm nervous. And then it kept going. It happens. So I wanted to show you how reliable it is. So you're not going to see this end. This is on my end. This is my part that I'm coding. On your end, you would see our chat room, and our chat room would give you a little notification and it'll show up on your phone like, hey, buying opportunity on SPY on the 3-minute chart. You can quickly check your chart, decide, all right, I like that. And you decide whether to get in it. Now, I want to be fully upfront. This isn't perfect. I also, I'll show you when it isn't so you guys can see, so you guys can prepare for it. And I also wanted to tell you, it's not going to give you the full move. Like if you notice here, it didn't say buying here. It didn't say short here. Why? Because it waits to be absolutely sure before letting you know that the move is going to continue. So I wanted it as high probability as possible so that you guys can make some pretty decent money. This is on the 3-minute chart because I had it on the 5-minute chart before and I didn't like it because I felt like you were missing a lot of the move. So let's do a little grading on this, shall we? Today, beautiful job. I know Fridays it doesn't normally do too well in my coding, but let's see. It doesn't do well with low volume. But it did great Friday. Up, down, little up. It didn't go up too much. Down, up. So far, 100% you would have made some money on these situations. Now, it doesn't tell you when to leave, all right? You shouldn't wait till it tells you to short. My best advice on when to get out, I wait till I start to see it go against me. Like I'm like, oh, I'm getting nervous. What's going on? Is it going to tank? And that's normally when I sell. So here, if I'm shorting here, I would start to get worried around here. I'd be like, might be time to get out. I'm seeing that green candle. Over here, I might even get out once I start seeing this. I might be like, I don't like that. I might get out. Same around here. I'd probably get out right around here when I see like, oh, okay. I'm starting to see a little bit of green candle. I think this is as far as it's going to go. And same about here. I would probably get out right here. I'd probably start to panic. I normally wait for when I see that it reached a really high and now it's making a new low. Like I'm like, oh, it's never been this low before. What if it keeps going down? That's normally when I make the choice. Some people might keep holding. You might buy 3 options and be like, you know what? I'll keep a little for the ride just in case. It's fine. It's up to you. Just always remember to take profits. So let's look at the day before that. Oh, that day was beautiful. This would probably be a few $100 moves, like probably 100. You might make double your money on these kind of moves. It's not always going to be this easy. But some days it is. And you got to take advantage of those. So here, very quick, you had to short it. As soon as you start to see a little bit of green, get out. You buy here. You might panic a little because it's starting to go down. But then, boop, 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 boop. Up it went. Shorting. Said to go down. Buying. This one it didn't do too well, and this one it didn't do too well. I think, yes. So this particular day is the 22nd, and I told people don't trade SPY at the end of the day because this was when I think J-Pow was speaking, and when he speaks, the market gets a little crazy because everybody's freaking out. Like, is there going to be tapering? Should we sell everything now? So my algos don't do well on those particular days, but thankfully those are few and far between. You have plenty of other days to make money. Like this day, it said to short here. It did say to buy here, but then it's like, no, just kidding, short. It happens. Then it said to buy, short, buy, short. So as you can see, it does a pretty good job. It isn't perfect, but probably a lot better than relying on instinct. In fact, I can pretty much guarantee it based on back testing. So buy, short, oh my goodness. It said a little bit of buying, and then it's like, nope, just kidding, short again. And then finally it gave a good alert. So sometimes it's 100%, sometimes it's not 100%. But I wanted you to be crystal clear. And you guys can see, it didn't do well towards the end of this day. Probably not enough volume. It doesn't do well when there's not enough volume. It did well the rest of the day. So, I hope this helps. What you will see on our Discord are these alerts popping up. In fact, every time you hear this little noise, that's my alert going off. So you guys are aware of it. If there's anything you need, please go ahead and contact me. I'm at mamabearmentors@gmail.com. We're soon going to have a website. I want to eventually sell these indicators if you're not interested in our chat. Although I think you should be, because you can learn a lot about trading by following us. But what I like to do is I try to make a code specific for each stock to make sure that I'm giving you the best code possible. So I hope this helps. Have a great one, and definitely follow us. Take care. Oop, I clicked the wrong button. Oop, still clicking the wrong button. And now I clicked the right button. Goodbye, y'all.